Hey, welcome back to my channel. I will be responding to K-pop opinions I found on Reddit. I'll be sharing my honest opinion on them, so stick around to see what I have to say. On to the first opinion. The lives are boring. I have to agree with that. I thought I was the only one who found them dry. I cannot sit there for an hour plus listening to an idol talk in a language I don't understand. Unless there are captions, you will never catch me dead in a vllo or any type of live, really. The only exceptions I've made are some Instagram lives and Itzy's cooking lives. Itzy are really entertaining and I didn't mind watching cooking without any subtitles, but other than that, V lives and other live streams are just really boring. I only watch clips of V lives when they have been edited, usually into crack videos. That's when they're most interesting. Sungchan and Shotaro should be an NCT dream. Someone save these poor men. The unemployment is real. They've had no fixed unit for nearly 2 years now. It's not fair on them, not knowing where they belong. Personally, I don't think they belong in NCT Dream. The unit is just way too fixed. They've created such an unbreakable bond, and let's not even talk about all the hate they would receive from silly Dream Sons. Apparently once SM has sorted out their NCT Tokyo and NCT Hollywood units, they're going to join those, but I'm just thinking here, how long is that going to take? These boys need a unit now. The replies under OP's opinion were interesting, as some people said they would better fit 127 as the members are going to enlist soon and 127s aren't as protective as Dream Sons, and to be honest, I agree with that. They're better off in 127 than they would ever be in Dream. Dance practices have become too produced. I agree, but I also don't think it's that deep, but I would appreciate seeing more of the dance. I actually don't mind moving camera practices, but some people find them irritating. People feel like dance practices have lost their touch because of the overproduction, flashy outfits and camera angles. I see why they would find it annoying, but personally it doesn't bother me that much. Itzy's concept and music has lost its punch. Call me biased or whatever, but I don't agree. I don't really think the concept is the issue, it's just the fan reaction. They have a concept and everyone wants them to change. They bring in something new and it doesn't suit them. What do you want from them? Music is subjective, and if you think their music has lost its punch, then I can't say anything because that's your opinion. I think their music, especially B-sides, have been progressively getting better actually. They always bring something new, so you never get bored. Anyways, Checkmate is out on the 15th of July. Mark your calendars, because the concept is looking good. IVE's 11 is better than Love Dive. Simple answer. 2 letters. My opinion, no. Wonyoung is a good vocalist, especially in IVE. I agree. Throughout her whole career the focus was always on her it girl image and her vocals just go unnoticed. It is better now than it was when she was in ITZY. Her singing has improved tremendously and she has a lovely vocal color, especially in Love Dive. She can sing, but vocals are definitely not the first thing you think of when you look at her. I'm just glad she's singing in her own comfortable range. She's clearly not the best vocalist in IVE, but she's doing great still. I haven't liked the stayc title track since So Bad. For me it's gotta be the opposite way around. I've liked every title track more ever since So Bad. stayc did not peak at So Bad, they just kept on improving. They've established a really lovely sound. ASAP is revolutionary. It's the song that got everyone talking about stayc. Stereotype is the main slayer, queen of all stayc songs, and Run to You is just as good, so I have to disagree with this opinion. Lily from Nmixx is the best vocalist K-pop has ever seen, not just 4th gen including solo artist. Now, the girl can sing, but she cannot sing the best in the whole industry, and that is a fact. Let's not set up our faves like this, thank you. If line distribution isn't fair, it is because some members can't sing live very well. To be honest, I think it depends on the group. A lot of the times they had bad line distributions, and the ones who didn't get much lines could have easily sang lines that other members had. Of course the lines should go to who can execute them the best, but sometimes it just gets ridiculous, such as Gahal in Love Dive. I believe she could have executed more than she was given, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I agree and I disagree with this opinion at the same time. New groups have no personality. Well, that's a pretty bold statement to make. I disagree. I think it's more about how strict and restrained the K-pop industry is nowadays, that makes it hard to freely express opinions. Let's also acknowledge the fact that these are new groups. They obviously haven't had much exposure to the industry. I disagree with this opinion, but I see the point as well. 4th gen boy groups lack domestic fandom power because 3rd gen is still too strong. I agree, a lot of K-pop stans are 3rd gen stans that have grown to stan 4th gen boy groups, but these 3rd gen groups have made such an impact that it's hard to release yourself from their hold. 3rd gen music is special, and it's when lots of K-pop stans became K-pop stans, so of course it would be hard to get into the whole 4th gen vibe. So far the best song on each of enhypens albums has been the title track. All their songs are good, so I don't really have a strong opinion. I disagree though because their B-sides are banging. For real, aespa is starting to sound too much like an NCT unit. I disagree. Maybe the comparison stems from the fact that they are in the same company and may use same producers. SM does have that signature experimental style, which is working for them clearly. Even if aespa's music sounds like an NCT unit, is that really a bad thing? NCT make good music, am I wrong? Groups look better when all the members are wearing the same outfit. I disagree. I like cohesive outfits that match the concept, but if all the members are wearing the exact same outfit, that's just boring. Good styling is where the members are wearing different outfits with similar color schemes and patterns, so it doesn't look awkward. Let's say 4 people of a group have similar color schemes and there's one member with a completely different theme. That's just weird. A good example of styling gone right is this aespa Savage stage. The outfits are perfectly coordinated but not too basic either. Too much fan content is actually bad. Well, personally I don't watch much fan content as I don't find it as appealing when it hasn't been edited, but I don't find it bad. OP said that they find too much fan content overwhelming. There is a lot of content, but you don't have to watch everything. It's just there for when you want to watch it. No one is forcing you to watch it. Just because you don't watch fan content does not make you any less of a stan. Stage presence is just another reason to hate on aespa. Well, I don't think it started off as that. Stage presence is stage presence, and it's inevitable that people would talk about aespa's stage presence. But I do think it has become an extremely hot topic for them, and people just use it to express their dislike instead of actually evaluating them fairly, which I think is wrong. Like, yeah, they clearly don't have the best stage presence, but it gets annoying when people constantly nitpick them for it. We hear you. Okay, I both disagree and agree with this opinion because I see both sides. Let me know what you think of the opinions I talked about in this video. Let me know if you disagree or agree with them. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. 내 곁에 다가와 펼쳐진 밤 조금씩 가까워지는 다른 꿈